Hi all. So today we are going to start our first class of Python course here. So already we had some small overview about Python demo in last session, and today we'll start our first concept in Python. So already we know what are the features of the Python. So first one is Python is programming language. So like Python, we have number of programming languages are there like Java, C programming. So by using any programming language also, we can develop a different type of functionality, different type of applications only. So what are the programming languages are there? For example, Java is one programming language and C is another programming language. Python is another programming language. Like this, some number of programming languages are there. So any programming language also concepts are same, but the way of implementation is different one programming to another programming language. For example, in Java also same concepts, C programming also same concepts, Python also same concept. But here we are going to implement in easy manner compared to other programming languages. So the second feature of the Python is it is open source. Nothing but it is a free software only. Directly we can download from the Python official website. Within the seconds only we can finish the installation process also. How to install, how to write the program, everything will explain. And by using Python, we can develop different type of applications. For example, web applications and desktop applications, and in mobile applications also, companies are using Python programming language only. So here, web applications. What are the web applications? For example, I'm going to open youtube.com. So this is one web application. Why? Because in online, we are going to open. You can open from anywhere in the world. And desktop applications, whatever applications we have installed in our device. For example, if I went to shopping, they have billing system. Only in their device we can open. If I went to some restaurant, they have table booking system. So like this, whatever applications we have installed in our device, those are desktop applications. And already we know about mobile applications as well. And here Python also called interpreted programming language. Python also called interpreted programming language. What is the interpreted programming language? So basically in other programming languages, first we have to write the program. After that, we have to compile nothing but we have to check for the errors only. If there is no error, simply we have to execute our program. So here we have to follow two different steps. But when it comes to Python, here both compilation and execution both will be done at a time only. If errors are there, they will display the errors, or otherwise directly they will display output. In a back end, we have interpreter. It is going to perform both steps at a time. That's why Python also called interpreted programming language. And after that, Python is platform independent. Platform independent. Nothing but we can execute Python programs in any platform also. For example, when we installed Python in our device, we'll get ideally it is Python shell, Python software. By using ideally also we can execute. And in our device, we have command prompt. With the help of command prompt also we can execute. In online, we have some other things like Jupyter. By using Jupyter also, we can execute Python programs. And PyCharm, this is also one of the tool. Like this, we can execute Python programs in any platform. You can use any one also, no problem. Same output will get. So depends on the concept. We are going to cover all the tools in our course only. So these are the different features of Python programming language. So just observe here, Python is an open source, nothing but free software. Directly we can download from the Python official website. What is the Python official website? Python.org. From this website, we are going to download. So to install the Python software, there is no specific configuration is required. Any type of device, any configuration, even real code also, they will accept. So if you want to install Python, first I'm going to download here. Just to enter Python download. Automatically, they will show you the Python official website, python.org here, and just click on this. So observe here, whatever latest version is available, directly they are showing with the download option. So just click on download button here. What is the latest version? 3.10.6. So in Python 3, any version also no problem. You can use anything, no problem. So observe here, with the simple click only, download finished. Once download is done, just click on downloaded file, so that they will show you the option like install now. So just click on install now. After 5 to 10 seconds, instead of cancel, they will show you finish option. With the two simple clicks, we are going to install Python in our device. So once the installation is done, just go to search and enter IDLE here. This is Python software, Python shell. So just to open this Python. So observe here, one new tab has been opened. On this tab, they are showing the latest version, whatever version we have installed my device also they are showing. Present in my device, I am using 3.9.8. Any Python 3 version, no problem. Python 3 is the latest version only. And here we can write our programs directly. But the thing is, here they will allow only single line only. But if you want to develop any type of application or any type of coding, we have to write multiple lines of code. But where we have to write? For this purpose, just go to file and click on new file here. And in this file, you just start your coding. So once code is completed, just save this file. For example, on desktop, I am going to save this file. So just enter your file name. For example, my file name is demo, and the end of the file name compulsory we have to enter .py. Here .py is Python extension. So whenever we are going to save Python files, just to enter any file name .py. Now save here. So observe demo.py file has been saved. So just to check the desktop, we can see on the desktop one new file has been created. File name is demo. And now my target is I want to edit this file or I want to check the output. For this, just to right click on this file, you will find the option is called edit with IDLE. Just to right click on your file, you will find edit with IDLE. Just to click, so that we are into editable mode, and whatever changes you want to perform, you can. After that, we have to save. After each and every changes, compulsory we have to save the file. Now my program is ready. I want to check the output. For this, we have to run this file. Just go to run and click on run module here. So instead of click on run module, you can press F5 also, no problem. So just click. So observe here, if errors are there, directly they will display the errors, or otherwise Directly they will display output only. Why? Because Python is interpreted programming language. For example, in my file, I have some 1,000 lines of code will be there. But here, what they are saying in line number 1, name error is there. So just to check with your line number 1 only. So like this, we are going to work out with Python file. In some devices, when we are going to press F5, it will work. But in some devices, compulsory we have to press Control F5. Then only file will be executed. You can use only F5 or Control F5, or otherwise just to use run and run module. These three options are available to execute your program by using IDLE. This is about installation of Python and how to execute the Python files. And now observe here, when we are going to execute this program, they are showing some error. So demo.py line number 1, some name error is there. So what is the error? Name single quote starting, ABC single quotes ending is not defined. Nothing but in any programming language also, when we are using alphabets or any words, compulsory starting and ending, we have to enter single quotes or otherwise double quotes, anything also no problem. So now I have added the single quotes here. So just to execute this one, you can see errors rectified and they will try to display the output. But here we don't have any program. So that's why there is no output here. So this is the process how we are going to check the error here. And come back to Python. In this Python, completely divided into two parts. First one is core Python. Second one is advanced Python. So in core Python, nothing but all the basic concept from scratch onwards, all the basic concept like how to write the program, how to write the conditions, how to write the logics, everything we are going to discuss under core Python only. Once core Python finished, then we are going to work out with advanced Python. Nothing but here we know how to develop the logic, but we don't know exactly how to implement in application model. So in this case, we need some advanced concepts. Those advanced concepts we are going to cover under advanced Python. So nothing but first we have to work out with the basics core Python. Then we have to discuss advanced Python only. So core Python only 5 to 6 classes are there. After that remaining entire time we are going to focus on advanced concepts only. So just observe the core Python, then easily we can work out with advanced Python here. So in core Python, the first concept is variable. So what is the variable here? So observe here, for example, I want to perform one addition operation, 10 and 20. Two numbers are required. After that, 10 plus 20, we have to use one expression. Then only they will return the output here. In same scenario, in my program also, I want to perform some task or operation. For this task, we need some data. But where we have to store the data? With the help of variable, in the form of variable, we are going to store the data. So here simply variable is nothing but variable can store the data. Variable can store all kinds of data, any kind of data also we can store in the variable. So all kinds of data I'm saying, total how many types of data available here? So in general terms, we have numbers, and we have alphabets, and we have different type of words and Boolean values also. But we are into professional programming language. That's why numbers are called digits or integers. Don't say numbers, just call digits or integers only. Either positive or negative also just to call digits or integers. Alphabets are called characters, and the words are called strings. Boolean values nothing but true and false. But observe one thing, always true and false, first character should be uppercase. These are the different types of data available here. So now observe here, group of alphabets may generate one word. Simply, string is nothing but group of characters only. So when we are working with any character or string, compulsory starting and ending, we have to use single quotes or double quotes. We have to use. These are the different types of data available. Now observe here, variable can store integers, characters, strings, and Boolean values as well. Then what is the structure? What is the format? Or what is the syntax of the variable? Syntax nothing but structure or format. So the variable syntax is variable name equal to value. Variable name equal to value. So variable name, nothing but you can use any name also, no problem. They will accept. You can store any type of value also, they will store. For example, here A equal to 100, some B equal to minus 300, C equal to high, and D equal to true. So like this, we have created different variables here. So just observe here, equal to left side part is variable name. Nothing but here A, B, C, D, these all are variable names only. And the right side thing elements are values here. So variable, for variable we can provide any name, no problem. And the variable can store all kinds of data. And not only A, B, C, D, you can use any strings also, no issues. But observe one thing, always variable name should be meaningful and relevant to your application. This is only the point we should observe when we are going to create the variable here. For example, here I'm going to develop one employee application. So related to employee application, we have to create few variables like employee name and employee ID and the employee salary, employee designation, like this. And we have assigned this task to one developer. He is going to create like some A equal to Ravi and B equal to so and so, C equal to some 90,000 and D equal to developer. He created like this. These also valid only. And another developer is going to create E name equal to Ravi and E ID equal to E salary equal to and E designation equal to. So like this, both developers are created different variables only. So observe one thing here, both are valid only. First variable also valid, second person variables also valid. But observe one thing, when we are going to work out with these variables, what is the A? Is there any ID or any password? We don't know exactly. But when it comes to second person variables, here we'll get clear data. And at the same way, these are relevant to your application also. So that's why whenever we are going to create any variable, always variable name should be meaningful and relevant to your application. Even ename, EID, these also not fixed. You can write employee name, employee salary, employee ID, but always should be meaningful and easy to use. And observe one more important point. When we are going to create the variable, don't provide any spaces in variable name. They won't accept any spaces. For example, employee name equal to Ravi. In between employee and name, I'm going to provide some space, but Python won't allow any space. In case, if you want space, you have to provide single underscore. So this is about how to create the variables here. Now just observe, I will execute one variable. For example, a equal to 100. So it is valid, we know that. So but execute here. So no errors and no output as well. In case if it is valid, they are supposed to display the output. But here there is no logic, nothing will be there. That's why they are not displaying anything. But for example, I want to display this variable value 100 on the screen. If you want to print or if you want to display any statements on the screen, we have to use one special method is called print method. So observe here I am calling print method. Whenever I am saying a method, compulsory end of the name we have to provide brackets. So here print method. So print, after that brackets here. With the help of print method, we can print statements on the screen. So just observe here. So first print method, I want to display welcome on the screen. So I have mentioned welcome. Already we know for any character or string, compulsory we have to provide single quotes or double quotes. Now I have added single quotes. Just to run this program. So observe the output here on the screen. They are displaying one statement is called welcome. So this is about the process how to print or how to display the statements on the screen. So here simply I'm trying to display only welcome message only. But here what is my target? Already I have one variable a equal to 100. I want to print this variable on the screen. For this, just to take one print method. If you want to display 100, what is the 100 value? If you want to display value, you have to print variable name. Here, my variable name is a only. Just to observe here a is the character. In general terms, we supposed to add single quotes or double quotes. For example, here also I am going to add single quotes. And now execute here. Simply they are printing a on the screen. But when we are going to print a variable, don't add any quotes. Then if a is considered as a variable, for this a, whatever value is there, they will display on the screen. So just observe how to print the variable. For variable name, no need to provide any quotes. If we are going to provide the quotes here, they will consider it as a statement and they will display the statement as it is on the screen. Now we have a clarity how to create the variable and how to print the statements on the screen. Now my requirement is I want to perform addition operation. If you want to perform addition operation, we need two values and write the expression. Same addition operation, I am going to write a program in Python. So first of all, here they are taking 10 and 22 values. But in our programming, how to store the data? With the help of variables. For example, here I am taking two variables are a and b. A value equal to 10 and b value equal to 20. After that, here what is the expression? We have to use plus symbol only. So simply you just mention a plus b. And now execute this. You can see no errors and no output as well. Why? Because if you want to print any statements on the screen, compulsory we have to use print method. But in this program, there is no print method form. So what you want to display on the screen? Result. Here result is a plus b. So just add a plus b statement inside of the print method. So write print of a plus b. Here a also variable and b also variable. So no need to add any codes. Now just to execute this program, observe here they are displaying 30 on the screen. So this is the process about how we are going to write the programs here. So in this program, two concepts involved. First one is a variable concept and the second one is print method concept only. And now just observe here. Here I have a value equal to 10. So if I'm going to print a, simply they will print 10 on the screen. Similarly, I have one variable name equal to Ravi. So I want to display this variable name along with some statement. For example, print of, here I'm going to write hello Mr. I have mentioned. After that, enter the comma. I'm going to mention the variable name. So now what is the output? First of all, observe here. For hello Mr. we have added the codes. Nothing but Python will consider as a statement. So they will display hello Mr. as it is, comma. For this name, I'm not adding any codes. Simply they will consider as variable name only. Here, what is the value for this variable name? Ravi. So simply they will return hello Mr. Ravi. So simply instead of variable name, they have replaced with value only. This is about the process how we are going to use variable inside of the some other statements only. And now observe here, previously we did some addition program. In same scenario, instead of numbers, I have two strings are available, A equal to hi and B equal to hello. And now my requirement is I want to perform A plus B. If we have integers, we know addition will be performed. Instead of integers, if we have strings, then what happens? Observe the result. Here you can see simply they are showing hi, hello. So if we are going to add two strings, it is concatenation. So if we are adding two numbers, addition. If we are adding two strings, concatenation. In the fresher level, in interviews also, they may ask you, what is the concatenation? This word is different, but this usage is common. Whenever we are trying to add two strings, that is concatenation. So in our core Python, after the variable and the print method, the next concept is concatenation.
So adding to the integers is
Addition.
addition.
So here I'm trying to add two strings only. And when concatenation is possible, if we have both data types or strings, then only concatenation. In case if we have both are integers, addition will be performed. And after the concatenation, next one is a repetition. So what is the repetition? Just observe the meaning here, repetition, repeat. So repeating a string multiple times is called repetition. If we are going to repeat a string multiple times, is called repetition. So just observe here, I have one variable data equal to hello. I want to repeat this hello into 3 times. Simply mention data variable name into 3 so that they will return hello 3 times. So observe here. For example, here some b equal to hello will be there. My requirement is I want to repeat hello 3 times. For this purpose, I am going to mention what is the variable name b into 3. So now hello repeated 3 times. This is a repetition here. For example, instead of hello, instead of string, I have an integer b equal to 5. Then which operation will be performed?
Addition.
Multiplication will be performed. Here b value equal to 5, b into 3, 5 into 3, 15. So this is the difference between concatenation and repetition. Here if we have integers, so here we are going to call addition. Here we are going to call multiplication. And in case if we have strings, here it is concatenation, and here repetition only. So when repetition is possible, if we have data type is a string, then only repetition is possible. If we have only integer, then multiplication will be performed. So these are the concatenation and the repetition, print method, and after that variable concept, after that Python features and Python installation process. So I will send you the class recording video with a soft copy of material. So just to check once, and everybody try to install Python in your devices. And tomorrow we'll go for the another some advanced concept is called data types. So this is also basic concept only, but very, very important. In Python, we are not going to use this data types concept, but for our knowledge purpose, we should know that. So clear Sainath, Sweta, Vanshi and S1?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.